It's so good to finally go out with you. After talking on the dating app for 2 whole days, I know you're going to be the perfect one for me. I totally get that. Every time I talk to you, I feel incredibly valuable, like I'm going to be so helpful for you. I can be your relational superhero. I know some would call it love at first sight, or at least I'll just fantasize about it for a little while until it comes true. Why just for a little while? Well, after today's date, I'm going to create this elaborate fantasy in my head, making up all of this data about how you're my knight in shining armor, and you're going to rescue me from all of those horrible dates and the loneliness for the rest of my life. Oh, I got it. Yeah, for a time, I will meet all of your expectations, no matter how unrealistic they are. But I'll most likely do it out of a sense of obligation and duty. It doesn't matter. For a time, I know that you'll make me feel safe and rescued. So in my head, I know that you do truly love me. Sadly, when I do start meeting all of your expectations, I'll slowly become overwhelmed because you just keep asking for more and more and more. Eventually, I'll start to get angry and I'll pull away from the relationship and I'll create all of these excuses as to why I can't be close to you. I'll just drop my superhero cape and I'll just move towards anger and resentment instead. That's great because I'll pick up on those vibes and then I'll soothe myself and my anxieties so that I can get all of my needs, and I'll do that by violating normal and healthy boundaries. I won't want you hanging out with friends, so I'll just text you incessantly because I will just want you all for myself. And one of the things that I'll be really great at is texting you excessively during meetings. Now, this relationship will have 3 possible outcomes. 1, I'll feel so guilty for pulling away from you that I'll re-engage and then we'll just start the cycle all over again. Number 2, I'll be away for so long that my abandonment will kick in and then I'll start to panic and then I'll take you back. Or number 3, I'll lose all of my energy for this relationship and then I'll leave you to go find someone else to impress and to rescue one more time. Well, thanks for the honesty. And in the same spirit, I also have 3 options that I'll be carrying in my head. The first one is that I'll reestablish this fantasy, I'll make you my relational superhero again, and then I'll believe in the fantasy that you've come back to rescue me. The second option is that I'll feel incredibly relationally secure with you. And the 3, if you aren't my relational superhero and you're not going to rescue me from all of my pain, I'll just move on to someone else who can do a better job than you can. So we're going to give this a try anyway? I'm game if you are. Sure, let's try it, but let's keep this conversation in our minds so that way when we do have relationship ruptures, we can work really hard to repair. Deal.